kind of messy.
And we're live! I'm Nate.
I'm Ange.
And we are here in Saco, Maine, live with our weekly family newsletter. You're primed and ready to roll?
I'm waiting to see if I get the notification that we went live.
Oh, well, we are. I'm checking my heartbeat, too.
There we go.
Well, hello, everybody. We are live here from, well, it was sunny about 5 minutes ago, and it's now, we're getting ready to have, wow, it's switching pretty quick out there, actually. So they predicted some thunderstorms, so while we're taping today, we might have some thunder going on here because the skies are darkening as we speak, so.
My hair's a little bit of a mess. I was in a hat earlier, and I can't work on my hair when we're live.
I think I'm checking your phone because you do have this beam of light. It's
all right.
It's our Savior
Jesus Christ. I had a hat on
Christ.
because we went to the beach. So
our Savior Jesus Christ is coming down.
Let's focus here.
Okay. Anyway, we had a really cool week. We'll start out with this. Can we talk about our cats for a second? Can we, please?
They're like our children.
Yes, they are like our children right now. But this is. You actually had this picture out on the internet today.
Yes.
This is. Lexi is. So that blanket came off of our bed today because it's summer and we don't need it. Yeah.
Blankets no longer.
And so she decided to cuddle up in that and roll herself in there. And of course, Roy wasn't going to have it.
Outdone.
Not to be outdone in the least bit. But of course, this is after her antics from the day before. Or she was showing off her goodie bits right there.
Yeah. It's awkward when you say that.
But she's
shouldn't
awkward.
linger too long on our cats because then that makes us weird cat people.
Well, we are weird cat people, though.
She's pretty cute when she gets in there. She used to be able to turn around, but now she's a little too fat for that.
So she's stuck.
Yeah, she's just kind of there.
Anyway, I had to get that off.
Yeah, they had a busy week, you can tell.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have too crazy of a week. We had a normal work week. We had a full 5 days of work again.
I know. Well, 2 weeks in a row, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Who would have thought?
Mm-hmm. You had car issues this week?
I did. I had car issues. So Sunday, I was supposed to drive out to Portland for the Sea Dogs game, and we got in the car, and the car was leaning. I'm like, there's something wrong. And I started it up anyway to kind of see if there was, and sure enough, I had the flattest of tires you can possibly. I think it was actually so flat the rubber had gone into the rim.
Well, when I got home, it was crying. Help me.
It turns out the head of the valve had rotted off. So I had to have the valve stem replaced. And because
this is on the oldest car that we have.
Yeah, true.
And we just want to drive that thing right into the ground, so we're willing to keep putting it on life support.
But they have to put the tire pressure monitoring system, the TPMS valves on there. So those things are like $100 to replace after all is said and done.
Yeah. And then you had your transmission fixed the other day.
And I had to have the transmission fixed on it. Not the transmission itself, but the cooling lines had rotted, so they needed to be replaced. As well as a couple other little things, but that was the big deal. So, yeah, that was fun. Had that.
Big thank you to Holly for helping getting you to and from.
Holly. And Holly, when we were driving from the Biddeford exit to Saco, somebody had nails and silicone and stuff fall out of their truck, and it was on the highway, and she ran right over him. The poor girl. So we're looking at her tires afterwards, but she.
Yeah, we definitely would pay for those flat tires if you got them, Holly.
I think they're all set, though.
What else happened?
We had youth group.
We did.
Youth group, and so
we covered the whole day. Because the normal coordinators were on vacation, and so we did. That meant wrangling some transportation. It meant snacks. It meant games and lesson, and then bringing some kids home. So it was a long night.
It's a long night, but we are doing a series called Set Apart. It's about striving for holiness, and so defining and having them under. It's interesting because I think it's a very hard. It's a hard concept, holiness. So it's been interesting though. They've been enjoying it. So we did that on Wednesday. Thursday was what did we do?
I think we went to the beach on Thursday night for a walk.
We did. I don't know if this picture is that from that day. No, because you didn't get any.
I got those earlier in the week.
Yeah, but there were no
hermit crabs injured in the making of this memory. There are no hermit crabs.
But can we talk about this ugly thing that you found?
Oh my gosh, so many snails.
That is an ugly snail.
Big, gross, juicy snail.
Gross.
So many all over the beach.
Ew. Yeah, and that's the thing is Thursday and then when we went for our walk today.
Not as many today, but I think because the tide was up a little bit more. But definitely a lot of snail action going on.
A lot of snail action. They were big. Gross.
Gross.
But so that's Thursday. Friday we went out to pick up my car. Now that was done being fixed. And went to Oak Street Bistro. We hadn't been there in a while. That's out in Alfred because we don't live in that area anymore. So we ate. It was delicious. You had scallops.
You had chicken.
Chicken Marcel.
And they had great little two-piece playing. This older woman on piano and older gentleman on an upright bass, and they were really good.
They were very good.
They added a whole level of atmosphere to the place, so it was really nice.
A level of panache.
I don't know if you want
to je ne sais quoi.
Sure.
Oh, well.
It was really relaxing and nice.
It was a good dinner.
Yeah.
It was good. Then yesterday was the big day. Well, we started off the day.
We had to get our groceries Saturday morning.
That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one. So before we went to groceries, we grabbed some breakfast. And we have this place in Biddeford called Rover Bagels, and it's wood-fired bagels. And we hadn't tried it yet because, of course, we'd gone on keto. And now Nathan's doctor wants him to try normal foods to see what's up. And so we decided to try Rover Bagels, and they were so good. These were just made this morning, everything bagels, or they were just made yesterday morning. But the cool thing is they've got artwork on display all around the place. It's for sale. And they also have this sweet foosball table.
Yeah, right there.
And then on Friday nights and Saturday nights, they do wood-fired pizza. It's a very cool spot.
The bagel was so as a New Yorker, growing up around New York, bagels, and it had the right chewy.
It was good. It wasn't even toasted. It didn't even matter. It
good.
Tasted so good. At first I was like, oh, it's not toasted. Didn't need to be. It was really yummy. But that's not something we're going to be able to do very often because it does not agree with Nathan's blood sugar. So
it would help a lot.
It's just it's a once in a while treat, but we really wanted to try it out. And while we were there, we actually bumped into somebody.
Can I tell you what's frustrating? Anybody give me an amen who's watching this and has this, maybe who's diabetic and has the same problem? I can eat a Krispy Kreme. Granted, it's a little bit smaller. Shouldn't, but I can eat one. And my blood sugar maybe will go up 20 points. I eat a bagel with cream cheese. It goes up almost 65 points.
Mm-hmm.
My life is not fair. Because I don't like donuts that much. I like the bagel a lot better.
Yeah, but that was fun. I like that. I get why we often will go by and it'll already be sold out at like 9 or 9:30 in the morning, and I get why. They don't do just bagels, too. They have these really big cinnamon rolls out as well, and some other... did they have muffins?
Yeah, muffins or something like that, yeah.
They didn't have like a ton of beverages, so we got like sparkling water, but I think you could probably get coffee if you wanted to. I didn't see that, but their big focus is on the wood-fired bagel.
On the wood-fired bagel, which was super good.
Absolutely, it was delicious.
Then, later that day into the afternoon, we had our potluck, so here's the...
This was such an awkward picture I took.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I just put my arm up above Mom's. I was sitting next to my mom and got a picture of Valerie. Noticed I was taking. Dad was just enjoying his lunch, so he didn't look up.
Dad's having the multi-grain.
The ancient grain.
The ancient grain
soup of some
minestrone.
Sort. Yes, it was very good.
Then we had. I almost got to turn that way. Look at that. Hey, Andrew.
Look, Andrew, let me take his picture.
Andrew was there.
Andrew had requested last month if we could move it from Sundays to Saturdays because he typically has Saturdays off. So I was willing to do it, but kind of said if he doesn't show up, I'm going to go back to what works for us. But he showed up. And he carried a watermelon.
He literally, you can see it on the counter in the back.
He brought this huge watermelon.
Yep. He's like,
so it was nice.
Carried a watermelon.
And
his next month our potluck will be focused around his fiancée
who's graduating.
Yes. So, and then I do have one more picture I think of. Oh, Chris, there he is.
Chris is not a fan of pork chops, so he brought his own burgers,
which I made with I grilled them with a coffee rub, so he'd like that.
Yeah, so it was good. We after lunch we all watched Jersey Boys the movie because we're all going to be going this fall to see the stage production at Gunkwit Playhouse. So it was a really chill afternoon. It was really good. I'm glad that we've been doing this. People are starting to kind of get into the rhythm of our monthly potluck. When we first started doing it, it was like, oh, well, what should I make? And I'm just like, make whatever. And I even said, because it's not so much about the food, it's about the time. So I just...
Yeah, but we're getting good with the food, too. So.
We are, but I've even said, hey, if you don't have time to make something and you want to go to, like, the Hanford Deli and get soup, get soup.
Get soup.
Get a salad, whatever. Just, it's, it makes... Life is busy. It makes life easier to know that every month we have niched out this day for those of us that are free to get together. So we rambled on.
We have rambled on, but hey, it's better than other times that we've done it. Well, I have been having trouble with the website lately, getting things updated, but I fixed that this past week. So if you're looking for pictures and past posts, it will be out there on the website. Go to themelkins.com. We love you all. Anything else you want to say, Baby Cakes?
No. Have a great Sunday.
We love you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.